Lorne Trumley had called dispatch to report a dead moose on his ranch. Since it was 2 weeks after the close of moose hunting season in the Bighorn Mountains of Wyoming, Joe Pickett had responded. He slowed down and then stopped his green Ford F-150 pickup in front of the closed barbed wire gate. Engine running, he limped out and approached it, all the while keeping his eye on several black Angus cattle who had poked their heads out of a 7-foot stand of willows to stare dumbly at him. Even though he was moving slower than usual, Joe was able to open the gate, drive through, and close it again before the spark of a bovine thought, "We can run out on the road," slowly worked its way through the cow's brains. By the time they'd realize their escape was possible, it would be too late. He grunted as he dropped the iron loop over the top of the gatepost and levered it closed. Most of the muscles in his body still hurt, and he had stitches in his back and thighs from an encounter with a wolverine. He wished old Lorne Trumley would replace the ancient wire gate and install a cattle guard at the entrance to his place. It was unlikely, though. Lorne was in his 80s, and like a lot of long-time local ranchers, he only fixed things for good after they'd been repaired so many times there was nothing left of them. And the 3-strand gate still worked, sort of. Joe winced as he pulled himself back into the cab. His Labrador, Daisy, scooted toward him on the front seat and placed her heavy head on his lap as if offering sympathy for his infirmities. He patted Daisy's head and eased down the worn 2-track road that would take him to Lorne's home. "Thanks, old girl," he said to her. As he drove by, the cattle finally leaped to action and charged past him toward the closed gate. Yep, too late. Lorne Trumley's crazy Z-Bar Ranch was a 4th-generation holding, spread over lush, unique landscape 6 miles west of the town of Winchester. It was largely a glacial river bottom, and the north branch of the 12-Sleep River did a series of lazy S-curves through it, providing a version of a natural irrigation ditch. Trumley raised cattle and grew hay, and because of the river branch, there was plenty of water, which was a rarity in the valley. The water sustained thick, tall stands of willow and knotty brush that divided the ranch land as if by windrows. It was a geothermal area as well, with warm water seeps and heated quicksand that steamed in the winter.